What's up, everybody? This is Acre, Techfluid. We out here, SHOT Show 2025. I'm with JK Armaments right now.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Good, man. How you
This
doing?
is Nick.
Yes, sir.
Nick, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Ran into each other at the silencer shop. Yeah, I'm at a silencer shop right now.
Yes,
like,
sir.
dude. So this is obviously a, I'm in a candy store right now. So why don't we go over what you guys got going on here?
Yeah, so we are JK Armament Suppressors. We are a manufacturer of suppressors, all American made. All the materials are American sourced. And our kind of name of our game is Modularity.
Yep.
And all of our suppressors, no matter what size they are, a 1-inch tube or 1.5-inch tube or a 2-inch tube, all break down baffle by baffle. So you can clean them, you can kind of tune it to your barrel length and whatever caliber you're using, and then you can kind of play with it and rotate your baffles for longer service life. So you get a little erosion on your first baffle, rotate it back. So it allows for easy maintenance. If you get a baffle strike or an end cap strike, it's simple as taking it off the baffle stack and putting a new one on.
So right now the industry seems to be all moving towards additive manufacturing. I see that you guys are kind of holding ground and going with the, the tried and true technologies.
Yes,
Can you kind of say a little bit about like what innovations have you guys brought on top of the modularity of this?
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with welded suppressors or 3D printed suppressors. We love them. They just have some limitations. They have once the core or the baffles have been eroded enough, you pretty much have to either print a new one or re-weld another one together. Ours allow the customer to have pretty much a can for life. Once the baffles get worn out, they can be replaced. And traditionally, baffles are either conical or radial. And our baffles kind of look like that with the exception for a shotgun. Our shotgun suppressor has something kind of cool here. Trumpet baffle.
What? Okay.
Yeah, so the shot, the shot cup and the actual projectile are actually caught by each baffle and they squeeze into it. You get an intentional baffle strike every round.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so, and then we're the only ones in the market, we have this patented, that you can change your choke with the end cap.
Oh, okay.
So you can adjust your pattern at ranges. You can shoot slugs, birdshot, buckshot. We've shot dragon's breath through it. Yeah. It's a really cool system. Super lightweight.
I'm curious about kind of the legality aspect of this. So let's just say, do each one of these, I guess these are baffles, do they count as a suppressor part?
They unfortunately do.
Okay, so like if we wanted to replace one of them from you, let's just say I wanted to buy, another 4 of these. Yes. It would be a whole new tax stamp.
Yeah, so we have a couple workarounds, around that. So we have a custom shop. So if you want to build a suppressor with 20 baffles, you can have some baffles as a backup. You know what I mean? So you can do that. Also, too, like I said, it's modular and it's not welded or 3D printed. So if you do have a problem with your baffle, it can be replaced easily. So. But yeah, once you buy it, there's an overall length that's recorded on your Form 4, the ATF. You can't go over that, but you can go under. So you can make the cans shorter if you want to. You just can't go longer. That's where our custom shop comes into play. You can build one. We did a 25-yard can for Grand Thumb recently. So.
I think I saw that video. R.I.P. the baffle strikes. Awesome, man. So that trumpet baffle is super interesting. What types of velocities are you guys seeing?
So it depends on the barrel length, but sometimes we're seeing what's called like a free bore effect. It's almost like a barrel extension because you are sealing the gases because the round is squeezing through all those baffles. You're sealing the gases behind it, and you can see some 50 FPS increase.
That's so wild.
Yeah, so you get a little bit of velocity. Contrary to like video games where they say it lowers your FPS, it actually increases a little bit.
This is the real game, the real life game.
The real life video game.
Absolutely.
Yes,
so this is a 556?
That's our GOAT, our 155 GOAT high flow. So that's a high flow suppressor. Even though it's traditionally machined, we still have ports and a bunch of geometry on the inside that allows it to be quiet, but also not gassing you out in your face.
Yeah, so it's kind of a flow through.
I would say it's like a low back pressure suppressor.
Got it. Yeah. And these are all hub compatible?
Yeah, so our 155 series, the 1.5-inch size, all hub threaded. If you got a pin and weld at home and you don't want to change your muzzle device out, use a Sansico, a Hux, a Dead Air, anything, they'll all fit in the back of our can.
Awesome. This is titanium, stainless steel?
Mainly titanium with a 17-4 stainless steel blast baffle to absorb any of that unburnt powder or that short barrel heat.
So. And what is this guy for, 22?
That one's it looks like a 22. It's actually a 9mm concealed carry suppressor.
Oh, damn, okay.
So, obviously not as quiet as a full-size suppressor. That wasn't the intention of it. It was intended for inside of a vehicle, nightstand gun inside of a structure at home.
Yes, sir.
Still going to be loud, but not going to be ear-piercingly destructive. And if you got kids around or whatever, your communication and your situational awareness stays intact.
You got a couple of rounds off before like they start ringing.
And by that time, your adrenaline's peaking and you're pretty much already good.
Wow, this is super light.
Yeah, that's 70-75 T6 aluminum. The same material your upper and lower and your AR-15s are made out of. It's more than capable of handling the pressures of 12 gauge and the velocities of 12 gauge.
What are the firing schedules like on these?
So this one's obviously full auto rated down to 7.5 inches. It's a 5.56 rated suppressor. This one I fired on full auto on blocks. Does fine. I wouldn't say it's rated indefinitely for that, but you can do it. And then this one, we shoot on 7-inch Genesis all day long, but this one's definitely belt freight rated, and then these are full auto rated, but you just gotta, you know, be smart about it.
Understood.
And if you have a problem, let's say you go full auto or you put the wrong caliber through it, every single one of our suppressors are backed for life under an unconditional, unlimited lifetime warranty.
Cool.
Kind of like Vortex Optics. If you have a problem with it, we'll replace it, no questions asked.
Yeah, people definitely sleeping on the functionality. I think 3D printing is really hype right now.
Yeah, no, we love it too. And we might get into that pretty soon. That's definitely a possibility. But right now, we're sticking with what we know, and this is what we know. So.
Absolutely. Can you kind of give us the pricing again? I'm sorry if I asked that question, but the pricing on these bad boys?
These aren't all the models we have. We have different models of each series, but this one comes in at $499. It's our CCX concealed carry suppressor. The GOAT high flow comes in right around $1,000, depending on where you get it. And this Versa X 12 gauge, which I had on this Orthos earlier, that comes in right at $599.
Awesome.
So
very reasonable.
Pretty much everything is around $1,000.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. And you guys can get this at Silencer Shop.
Yes, sir.
You know, they make it really easy, and really appreciate the time,
man.
bro.
Aaron, right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Peace, Techfluid.